taking it easy today. I'm gonna actually do a live stream where you can ask me anything. It'll be like a crypto mentorship. I'm gonna just smoke one. We already reached the all-time high. I don't like to make it too much of a fuss, but trust me, inside I'm rejoicing. All right. So today I'm just kick back. Just kick back. Just wait for people to show up. I'm gonna roll a joint. I'm gonna just start rambling about crypto, and I probably need to do these more often, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Just my crypto rambles. So I decided I'm gonna just kind of ramble today as I smoke a joint, and you can smoke one with me. Just smoke one with me. Like even if you're watching this as a recording, stop the video now. Go find some herb. Go hit up somebody for some herb. Pay them for crypto. Ask them if they accept crypto for some herb, like I do, and yeah, roll one up. And even if you don't smoke and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, pull out a tea or get some water. I need some water. Let me grab some water real quick. I'm in my cabana, man. I be traveling all over Mexico. Next week. I'm about to go some new place. I don't want people tracking me, so I'm not like telling all the places I'm going. What's gonna call it? Already, But so I'm always like, I gotta order new equipment, new microphones, new. It's always a logistic issue. Where am I gonna be? What address? I gotta, like trying to order on Amazon. I got the account frozen like twat. So it's a headache trying to get new equipment in Mexico. Um, but I'll work on it. I'm gonna work on it. What was I doing? I need a crutch. Let me roll this down. For now, this is just what I used to do, man. Nobody was watching my YouTube channel, man. If you look at my old videos, I just sit on the beach in Maui, roll up a joint, and talk to myself on YouTube, man. I'm telling you, like, sometimes I miss those days. Like, sometimes I miss those days where it was just me, like, and like, I just was like, yo, this crypto shit's gonna pop off one day. And I just I'll sleep on the beach in my hammock. I would go to the library, man. I'll study. I go to the coffee shop. I study crypto, study programming, study Python every day, man. Day in and day out, I would study, man. And I would just take a break, smoke some weed, and one be like, yo, one day we're gonna reach that all-time high again, you know? So believe me, this shit goes deep for me. Like this Bitcoin shit goes deep for me. Um, I got in before the big run up, before it hit 20K. So I got to see for the first time like the crypto markets pop off, you know what I'm saying? And that shit blew, it was a drug. I got hooked, man. I got hooked like what is altcoins? What is this? What is that? What is this? I started following a bunch of crypto YouTubers. I was just blown away, man. And then all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but slowly and surely like the whole market died out. And that's when I decided to take cryptocurrency really seriously. Is during the bear market, bro. Like I knew one day, like even though I was homeless at the time and I was losing money, everything that I was making while I was homeless, I was putting into crypto and I was losing it, bro. I was losing it because the market kept going down. And I'm homeless, man, and I'm trying to work for my money. I'm trying to work and I put into crypto, it goes down. Said, man, it's all right. I understand this technology. You in the tropics, bro? Yeah, I'm in Mexico, bro. This is the AMAs, bro. You can ask me anything, bro. Ask me anything. For the most part, I'm gonna spit game. This is like a crypto mentorship. I ain't gonna give it too much alpha, but I'm gonna definitely make it worth your time. By sharing some value with you. If you just kick it with me for a bit. I don't know how long this is gonna be, man. I'm just going off, man, because we hit 23K, damn near 24K in some places, man, and so it was like for me, it's been through like a 3-4 year, I don't even know, like bear market, but that's when crypto roots started really popping off, though. Like that's when I starting a YouTube channel, when I just started having fun, and at the time there was no really no crypto YouTubers like talking about weed or smoking weed or any of that. So I was like, yo, man, like black people need this information, and I'm all the way up in the mountains, bro. Like I could give a fuck. Like I'm so far away from like black people and black problems, living in Hawaii up in the jungles. But I still knew like, yo, this is what I'm from the hood. You know what I'm saying? From Inglewood, from Long Beach, Shit, I'm from Lithonia. I've been to Grand Rapids, Michigan, from at Oakland, East Oakland, West Oakland, from North Berkeley, and then I hit the islands, man. I got the fuck out, man. I was like, yo, I can't take it anymore. So I bought a one-way ticket to Hawaii. And check this out, like I never in my mind thought I would ever go to Hawaii, ever, ever. It wasn't even an idea of mine. It was never a fantasy or anything. I just didn't think it was possible or nothing. I was living in Oakland at the time, and I was living with a couple, and they were breaking up. Besides Bitcoin, what other crypto would you recommend I want to invest in? Man, ditch all those, bro. On some real shit. Fuck all those coins, bro. It's all about DeFi. If you're not talking DeFi, then you're not talking money, in my opinion. If you're not talking DeFi, if you're not talking decentralized finance, Litecoin, shit's done. It's done. It's a wrap. XRP, it's a wrap. It's done. All that Stellar, all that shit. If it's not on Ethereum, it's a wrap, bro. If it's not Bitcoin, it's not on Ethereum, it's a wrap. I'm telling you. I'm not telling you that because I'm an Ethereum developer. I understand how blockchains work on a on a binary code. It's called assembly code level. I understand the Ethereum virtual machine. I understand the problems and how blockchains work and what it takes to actually have a network decentralized. And I'm telling you, there's no other system that's going to do it to the extent or the level that Ethereum is. Now you got Polkadot, which is a contender. But still, you got to understand how much is it decentralized? And decentralization is a scale. It's not just one point, like straight up. That's it. No, it's a scale. So it's hard to pinpoint how truly something really is decentralized. So I'm just looking for something to poke. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Crypto AMA. So I'm just spitting games. So I'm just sharing a little journey about my experience. So I was living with a couple in Oakland, and they were breaking up. And then I think I was driving the dude's girlfriend around, or I guess the homie at the time, his girlfriend around. And I'm like, yo, so what you guys gonna do, like, now that you're breaking up? You know what I'm saying? And then she's like, oh, I'm gonna move to Hawaii. And I was like, wait, what? Like, I'm driving, like, I'm like, wait, what? You what? She's like, yeah, I'm gonna move to Hawaii. And I was like, have you ever been there? She was like, nah. And I was like, you can't do that. Like, I straight up like, and I was like, she was like, huh? And I was like, do you know anybody? She's like, no. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, do you have a job there? She's like, no. And I was like, do you have your ticket? She was like, yeah. And I was like, how much you pay for your ticket? She's like, $200. I was like, $200 to go to Hawaii? She's like, yeah. And I was like, you can't do that. And she was like, wait, what the? I'm like, and I literally, like, it fucked me up for a few days, bro. It fucked me up for a few days. How you just gonna move to Hawaii and not know anybody and not have a place to stay? Like, and she's like, you already, and I was like, I told her she can't do that. And she was like, wait, what the fuck? And in all reality, I was saying I can't do that. By telling her what she couldn't do, I was literally outside, probably telling myself what I couldn't do. So it fucked me up for like a week or two. And I just said, like, you know what? Like, what's the craziest thing I could do in my life right now? I'm in Oakland, West Oakland. I'm working at the zoo. I'm about to quit my job at the zoo. Like, it's just all bad at the time. And I was working at the zoo and everything. That's a whole different story at the Oakland Zoo. But I told her, I was like, yo, the craziest thing I can do in my life right now is move to Hawaii. So I told her, like, yo, I'm gonna move to Hawaii. She was like, really? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that shit. But I'm gonna need someone to stay in touch because I've never been to Hawaii. And she was like, yeah, here's my number, da 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 da. All right, so she didn't believe me. So I actually got my shit together and saved up enough money and I got a ticket. Damn, I gotta plug my thing in. Hold on. My bad. Let's see if this is charging. Alright. My bad. There we go. Okay, let's see if this works. Alright, whatever. I'll fix it later. So yeah. And then, what was the... So yeah, by the time I was ready to leave Hawaii, I hit her up. and it was a dead number. The number didn't work anymore. So I was like really scared, man. I was like, damn, the one person I knew, the number doesn't work. So I'm just gonna go to Hawaii, like no place to stay, nobody, like 300, like bare bones, bro. Like I had a backpack, like $300 in my pocket, and fuck, straight to Oahu, and that's where that shit went crazy, man. That shit went crazy. So I'm just letting you in on a little stuff about me, crypto roots, and the my journey to Bitcoin all-time highs. So yeah, I found out about Bitcoin from an ex-girlfriend I had. She was into Bitcoin, and she eventually told me. I did a whole movie on that, not a whole movie. I'm fucking stoned. I did a whole video on that about my first experience with cryptocurrency. I finally got my joint ready. Hopefully, I can plug this in. Give me a second to see if I can plug in this charger while still doing my live stream. Let's see if this works. Let's see if I can do this. No. All right, that kind of works. That kind of works. All right. All right, folks. All right, folks. This is Crypto Rootz. Sorry the angle's so weird. It's just where the live and my angle, my computer, and everything. But hit me up. Ask me anything. I hate to be so direct, like, but I have to be. This is your money at stake. You feel me? Like, if I weren't honest with you, you could be losing money by making some poor investment choices. So that's why I'm here. That's why you gotta hit me up for the mentorship, so I can let you know like what's up. And I'm letting you know DeFi is where it's at. I wish I could keep this screen on. Give me a second. I'm trying to see if I can keep this screen on. Background. Power. Blank screen. Never. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. So Bitcoin all-time highs. All-time highs. Damn, I wish it wasn't like that. You guys don't have to watch this whole shit, man. So Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum 2.0 is about to drop. You want to you want to have a stake in Ethereum 2.0 though. Like you want to, it's called like a decentralized bond, right? You give it money now, you invest in Ethereum early because you won't see a return on your investment for about 2 years. For about 2 years. Aloha. Aloha, what's up? What's up? Just ask me anything. You can hang out and smoke with me. Sorry, the angle's so weird. I'm just charging my phone. I'm just going to be hanging out, smoking weed, talking. Let me see what these comments are saying. Maybe not. There you go. I want to visit Hawaii hopefully next year. Yo, so, yeah, just so people are understand, I'm not in Hawaii. I'm from Hawaii. I'm currently in Mexico. And I'm trying to decide what place I want to go to next, which is either Cuba, Costa Rica, either Cuba or Costa Rica. And the only reason I really need to get better at my Spanish, and so I'm working every day to try to get better at my Spanish. It's a little difficult because everyone speaks so fast, so it's a little challenging. But as I'm still getting women, and with the Spanish I know, so it's working out so far. Next time to use StreamYard. Next time to stream. Okay, I'll check that out. StreamYard. All right. I don't live stream often. I'm just doing this for my audience, just to be like, kind of like, not be so structured and everything, and just you can smoke one with me. And I would like to just talk crypto, man. Decentralized finance is where it's at. I'm telling you, you invest in. Is Mexico dangerous? Like, bro, not nearly. There's not nearly as not. Trust me, there's so many Americans coming from Mexico. There's so many, listen, there's so many Mexicans from Mexico that have lived in the US that are now leaving to come back to Mexico because they feel safer. I'm telling you that as the truth. There's Mexican Americans who are leaving America to come to Mexico because they feel safer in Mexico. Right? So the media brainwashes you. The media brainwashes you because they won't tell you about all the crimes in Oakland that's happening right in your neighborhood or right next to your neighborhood. They won't tell you about all that crime, right? Even though you know, but they'll emphasize stay out of this country, don't leave your country, which is a psychological prison. So yeah, if you think Mexico's dangerous, then don't come. Stay where you're at, where it's probably more dangerous. Like, let's look at the reality of shit. You know? It's a lot less regulated here. So that means, you know, people are on their own best behaviors for the most part. It's different, man. I like it. I've been to Thailand too. You got to travel, man. You realize like how much of a prison America really is. You realize, man, that shit is a prison, bro. Until you leave America, you're gonna realize, well, it's just there's people not controlling your lives everywhere you go. That's the difference. You can go to a park and have there's so many things you can do, but in America, everybody's watching everybody, and people think they're safe. I don't know, man. Anyways, I'm not gonna bitch about America, but trust me, like I've seen the good sides of America and I've seen the bad sides, and I've been able to survive it all. So it's all about what kind of life do I want to live, right? And I'm already doing the life I've always want to live. I want to smoke weed on the beach around beautiful women. And I just got a beautiful woman's number just now, right? I got to practice my Spanish a little bit more, but it's okay. She still gave the nigga the number, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, back to crypto. So passive income, that's all I care about, bro. That's all I care about. I can't even tell you, like, I'm so excited to look at my portfolio. I'm so excited to look at the money that I never had to work for. Well, I wouldn't say never had to work for, but like the shit's just coming in. But I understand the game so well, and I take these risks and I take these chances of these investments, and I'm just so experienced at it. And I understand when to cut my losses, but other things, I'm telling you, they're working out so well, like so well, and I'm just getting really good at narrowing down which investments work best for me and my lifestyle. 1 second. Woo. Let's see, how much is this charge? 32%. That's good for now. All right. Smoking one with your boy Crypto Rootz. And people hate it, man. People hate the fact that I get to be a fucking full-time stoner, right? But it doesn't matter, bro, because people have their mind made up about what marijuana can do to you, what type of people smoke. They have all that locked in, right? And those are the type of people who still work for somebody else. That's the real shit. Those are the type of people, the people who judge other people, especially people who smoke pot, are the ones always they have to wear a name tag. They have to wear this. They have to wear a uniform. Fuck that shit, bro. Bro, I'm gonna smoke as much fucking weed as I want, and I'm gonna make as much money as I want, and I'm gonna get as much women as I want. Like, you can't tell me what I can, and I'm currently doing that, so people fucking hate it. They hate that shit that I got fucking Elon Marley as my avatar, right? And, you know, it's all good though. Like, I'm in this game to have fun, bro. I'm in this game to have fun. More than I'm in this game to make money. Because I honestly, even though I was homeless, even though I was putting all the money I was working, and I had my own moving kind of gig, and I was working for myself on Craigslist and doing all time. That money I was putting into crypto, and it was still disappearing. And I was sleeping on the beach, bro. And I still had fun with this crypto shit, man. The memes, man, I'm telling you. But it was the biggest lesson I could have ever learned. I'm telling you, this shit, you don't know what it is. Where did you start beginning your crypto journey? Like with books, sites? Nah, I had an ex-girlfriend. She was an older woman at the time, and she was a very intelligent woman. So she was the one who introduced me to crypto. Um, and then somehow, like, I started researching it, and I realized you can print money from your computer. And I was like, wait, what? Like Bitcoin mining? And then I don't know. It just like I felt like a slave that like the shackles became free. Like I just understood it. Like I never understood programming. I never cared about programming. I never really cared about like computers that much. But when I first heard about Bitcoin, like my whole life changed. So and I started programming. I started teaching myself everything, just because I'm like I just thought it was the most revolutionary thing ever. Like it's great to see it really get to where it's at. It's just nowhere near where it could be. And Bitcoin, there's people stuck just on Bitcoin, and that's great. I understand it. I get it. But if you really understand cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is just the first foundational block. Now we have Ethereum and smart contracts, and that's when you literally have a whole new planet, a whole new world of finance globally, and you need to be taking advantage of that shit right now, man. Like the money is it's easy money, but you got to know how it works. You got to know all the risks you're taking, bro. Like I don't mean to call you bro, sister, but that's so my mentorship, I teach people, yes, this is where you can put your money, and this is how I lost money. This is how you can lose money, and this is what happened to other people who've done this, right? Sorry, I'm gonna see if that thing works or plug in later. So I'm pretty stony baloney right now. So yeah, you actually get to see the money come into your account every 15 seconds. People are like, and when I tell people about this shit, they think I'm scamming. They think I'm scamming. I'm like, yo, no, like this, you see the money come in, like the money comes in, they got a multiplier, da 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 da, it all, but you got to understand cryptonomics, you got to understand tokenomics, you got to understand economics, right? You have to incentivize people to do things, right? So you have to figure out a way that how can we incentivize you to do things for us? That's the goal of the software developers. That's the goal of cryptocurrency. How can we incentivize you to use our platform? Right? What ways can we do that? And the platforms that are the most creative and are connect with the audience the most, that's where the money goes. Badger DAO, I'm telling you, that shit is I'm telling you, Badger DAO is about to pop off. Index Co-op about to pop off. You're in finance about to pop off. Like, you don't understand like how deep this game goes. Nobody understands. Very few people get it. Roots you up right now. I appreciate the honesty and delusion. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. And it's only because this information is freed me. It can free people. And a lot and I don't here. All right. So black consciousness. I've been hearing from some people that quote unquote like I may be considered in the black conscious community. And I want to make this clear. I am in no way saying that I'm in part of that I belong or I'm part of the black conscious community. Okay? I'm going to say that. Right? After my experience with Polite, hearing how him and Sonetta hustle everybody through black consciousness, and I realized like I don't want to at all be identified in that era. It just so happens that I shared it and saw all that Hebrew Israelites, Sonetta, all that stuff. And to be honest, I have no idea. I've been so secluded, alone in my islands, in my world, away from black people. Not that that was my purpose, but it's just I wanted some peace, and I had to travel to go find my own peace. And now I got all these black people from like all types of backgrounds. I don't know. People judge me. Yo, you talk white. You a pussy. Like you ain't hard. You ain't gangster. Like I got all these people judging me all of a sudden, And it's like I never thought like I was just I don't know. I don't know. So I appreciate the black people that do follow me, whether I sound white, act white, whether I have glasses or I made those decisions with Polite from my heart. It had nothing to really I trusted and it really is one of the best things that ever happened to me. I have to be honest. Like as much pain and like I went through, like yo man, like the shit that happens to me on a daily basis, I can't even believe. The beautiful woman I meet, right? So I'm very grateful how my life has turned out. Now I'm going after my first milli. I'm going after $1 million by 2022, and it's no longer out of my reach. It's actually easy money. So all I have to do is just actually I have the right investments. All I have to do is actually be strategically patient and yield farm and let the market do all the hard work for me. I will be a millionaire by 2022, and that's nothing unachievable. Anybody can. I wouldn't say anybody can do it. You really have to understand how the crypto markets work. They're like stocks on steroids. They're like stocks on crack cocaine. You know, you have to. I'm gonna give you a little tip. I'm gonna give you a little tip right now. This is a tip I tell my platinum mentees. Yeah, you know, there's always going to be people with malicious intents, right? You know, there's wolves in sheep clothing. That's what Polite was. A covert narcissist, which is the worst kind of narcissist, is the ones that pretend to be your friend or pretend to be a brother and pretend to be conscious, but they're actually devils and demons. So without going all deep into that shit, yeah, I understand what side of the sacrifice I'm on, right? You everybody goes through hard times, but you have to choose what kind of person. And me and polite, we just chose different paths. We came in each other's paths, but he chose a vicious path, right? And I just said no. No matter what, I'll never sell out. I'll never sell my soul. You know, fuck it. Like I just won't. Like so that's just the contrast. The difference is that like no matter what happens, I could lose it all. I'm still going to be honest and like keep it real even with myself. And so yeah, no matter what. So that's just what you do. And, you know, you don't snitch on your friends. You don't snitch on your homies. You don't snitch on your friends. You stay like, so I'm the type of person who takes that seriously. Like I'll do the time for you. Like if I know what we were doing before we got in, I'm not gonna snitch on you, bro. Like I'm not, like, you know. But I can't. So the type of loyalty I had for Polite and like, you know, his family, I thought the loyalty was back. So, you know, you know, but what happened to loyalty? People like, oh, you gay, you Polite's bottom bitch. Like, there's some of the like people so like going over the top, man. Like with those comments. That's why I have to disable the comments. I have to disable you Polite's bottom bitch. You sucking Polite. Like it's just, and I'm like, yo, man, like you're taking this shit like way too far. Like, you know, like you know, anyways. So yeah, I have to disable some of these comments, man, because it's, you know, it's a bit distracting. And if I got caught up in all the comments, I wouldn't have the success I have, right, you know, today. Like, you know, it's because I'm actually able to study and like and focus. And so, and that's what's going to get you out of your own personal hell. So my Bitcoin for 50 shares of Tesla. To buy 50 shares of Tesla, bro, I can't say that's a bad idea. But you should hit me up for the mentorship because there's synthetic versions of Tesla. You didn't have to sell your Bitcoin. You could have took out collateral on your Bitcoin. You didn't have to sell it, first of all, and then you could have took that and invested in a synthetic version, synthetic stock of Tesla on cryptocurrency. So you would have never had to sell your Bitcoin. See, this is how you make not poor investment decisions, but you're jumping the gun too early. Now you have to understand we have a decentralized currency. You never have to sell your assets. You never have to sell. From now on, borrow against your assets, all right? And make reinvestments or handle emergencies. Sorry, let me read the comments. What was that last comment? Oh yeah, what was that tip? What was that tip? All right, so here's the tip. You know, since you guys watch, I'll be like giving little tips. So here's the thing with cryptocurrency. It's very volatile. We all know that. Everybody knows it. And that's what fears people away. Oh, it's too volatile. Are you trying to make money or what? And how soon are you trying to make money? Because that's the waterfall of money is volatility. Any trader knows that. The sooner the frequency, the sooner it goes up and goes down, the more motherfucking money I can get. Right? So some people, it's too volatile, right? But they buy in at the highs. What the fuck kind of mentality is that? If it's too volatile, the water's rushing. The water's rushing. So what does that mean? The tip I give is have a disbelief threshold. Write that down. Disbelief threshold. All right, with cryptocurrency. Does not apply to any other market besides cryptocurrency. And I had to learn this from experience. A disbelief threshold. Okay? So check this out. What is that? What do we mean by disbelief threshold? So say there's a price of, let's say the price of Bitcoin right now, okay? Right now, Bitcoin's hovering $20,022, 22K, right? realistically speaking, not realistically, in your mind, what would be the price of Bitcoin on the upside that you would just be like, no way, no way, no way. Everybody has their own arbitrary number in their own head, right? So if it's at 20K right now, what would be realistically in a month or two? Where would you be at the point where disbelief, no way it could reach that high? Me, I'm gonna be honest. Just so I'm gonna show you my how I invest, right? So Bitcoin's at 20K. No way would it really ever hit 50K. Okay, there you go, some 50K, right? Like 50K, I would actually be like, no way, right? No, I would just be like, wow, right? So that would be the top, okay? So if Bitcoin's at 50K at the top threshold, disbelief, wow, right? Now on the bottom side, see, this is where crypto YouTubers scam you. They'll tell you the price prediction, what it could be. No, the reality of it, what's your disbelief threshold on the bottom side? So Bitcoin's 20K right now. Where would you actually, no way Bitcoin could drop that low. No way. Be honest, somebody answer, no way would Bitcoin. For me, if Bitcoin's, no way would I see Bitcoin going below $15,000 anytime, like soon. Like if on the downside, if Bitcoin dropped down to 15K or like, I would just be like, wow, did not see that coming. 2K, so right, you can put 2K, right? You do this with your investment for every single cryptocurrency investment. This is how talking about the markets of crypto. So before you invest, you're like, what do I see it on disbelief on the top side and on the bottom side? So for me, 15K on the bottom side, bottom threshold, right? 50K on the top side, top threshold. I am telling you for a fact, cryptocurrency will always blow your disbelief threshold on the top and on the bottom. You have so I'm telling you, like, that's the real killer right there, what people don't understand. Whatever you disbelieve, cryptocurrency will fucking skyrocket through that disbelief threshold. And you'd literally sit in your seats like, I did not see that coming. No way did, like, same thing on the bottom. Market crashes so hard. You're like, wow, I did not see that coming, right? So that's what you have to be mindful, is that you can have your threshold, but cryptocurrency it's such a demon, it goes past it, it can go past it, and in a short matter of time. So that's one thing to be aware, is how fast it can skyrocket and how fast it can drop down, and you need to be prepared for the economic shock of how that happens, what that happens. So that's when we get, how do you prepare for these economic shocks? Right? How do you prepare? How do you set up your trades, where you can actually profit off major crashes, right? It's called, what's the sentiment analysis. I can't give up too much game, man. So, you can take away that disbelief threshold, have one. Everybody has their own, right? And I'm telling you, cryptocurrency will crash that shit on the upside and on the downside, and it will blow you away. Like, there will be no real answer of why that just happened. But it does. So nobody saw Bitcoin going to 20K 3 or 4, 5, 6 years ago, right? So I'm telling you, what's getting ready to come. No one saw Wi-Fi. No one saw Wi-Fi ever hitting 40K. I took most of my shit, most of my crypto, and at Wi-Fi at 2K, I threw it all in there. And I was just like, yo, I literally said outside, this is a risk I'm taking. I said it outside, this is a risk I'm taking. I never felt something like this before. I'm going to invest in Wi-Fi at 2K. I said it out loud. Boy, that shit, whoa, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit took off so fast. I couldn't even believe that was some of the best investment I ever made. Like, but the risk I was taking, if I would have told anybody else to do that, they would have been like, you're fucking crazy, Rootz. But I'm like, yo, this shit is legit. This is the most legit thing since Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, this game, it's not just me. None of this isn't my information. I'm telling you, I had to go and play the game. I had to lose the money. I had to get scammed. I had to bounce back with the knowledge of my crypto. I went through it all, bro. So the information is legit, man. As much as I smoke weed, the information's legit, and I can always fall back on that. So I smoke more weed because no one can take that from me. So the way I study crypto and the way I sniff these out, but you don't even know the shit I just invested in, bro. All right, I'm telling you, bro, next to Wi-Fi, I'm telling you, This shit is not the next Wi-Fi, but this has me pumping inside. I lose sleep over this investment I just made, and I can't tell it. Like, this is the one few like investments where I'm so selfish right now. I'm so selfish because I just want more of it myself, because I know how big this is about to pop off. Like, it's a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and I'm not even telling you what industry it is, bro. Like, you have to hit me up. This is my alpha. You have to hit me up, bro. My platinum mentorship costs $250 a month, and I don't play no fucking games. I let you know when I invested. I send you the links. I send you all. I never tell you to invest. But as soon as I invested, as soon as I made profit, as soon as I realized this shit's legit, I send you the links. I send you everything you need to know, because I teach you how to use all the, I teach you, and I send you everything you need to know. It's up to you. It's up to you at that point. But I'll let you know. I just made profit. I got in. This is what it's about. You can choose to invest in it yourself. All right, let me read some of these comments. All right, exit can come on until I tell it. You can press the box. Yeah, I wish I could play some music, but I don't want to be copyrighted. So, just hang in there. I'm trying to charge this phone and balance things and smoke weed and. All right. If it goes out, it goes out. This is just a smoke stream. So you feel free to ask me any crypto questions. This is kind of like my little mentorship. We can, I give away some game, but it's really about how to sniff these ones out. There's thousands of currencies. There's thousands of them. So many come out, like fucking 100 a day come out. How do you know which one? How do you know which one? This shit is easy, bro. How do you know which one? I can't even, you got it. The game is to be sold, not to be told, right? So you start recognize these patterns, you already know where the next money's coming in. It's not even hard anymore. It's not even hard anymore. First of all, you have already the money coming in from all your different investments and multipliers and pools and fees and all that. But how do you know where the next one's coming, right? Because I'm always over, where's the next money coming? Where's the next airdrop? Where's that shit coming, baby? Multiply my shit, baby. Like, where's my fucking money? Where is it? I want it. Give it to me, right? I demand it, like on some Bobby Hemmings spiritual shit. I want more. I wake up with the intention, I want more money today. All I have to do is set out my computer, and I make it happen. I manifest it. And I don't fuck around. Like, as much pain as I went through losing money with Polite, I don't fuck around when it comes to manifesting money, right? He just did it in an evil way. Man, I can do it in a positive way. You ever think about investing in blockchain as a process? I don't know what that meant. I'm kind of high. I have to go back into that. But we can get a blockchain, everybody, So yeah, let's go back to cryptocurrency. Sorry about that. So proof of work is a wrap. It's a wrap, dude. Proof of work. Consensus algorithm is a wrap. Mining, doing physical miners, it's old school. It's a done. That's why Bitcoin is. It may not be what we all think it is. I'm gonna be honest. It's all about proof of stake now. POS, proof of stake, consensus algorithm for blockchain. Okay, that's it. Ethereum is moving, navigating the proof of stake. And you want to stake in the Ethereum 2.0 proof of stake. You want in on that shit. You got to hit me up for the mentorship if you want to know how to be invested in ETH 2.0. Because if you don't know, trust me, you're gonna have to set up your own validators. First of all, you need 32 Ether. Let's look at the market price of 32 Ether right now. Right? Just to set up your own Ethereum node on ETH 2.0. If all this sounds gibberish, then you out of the game, bro. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, then you are far behind, and it's going to be harder for you to get money. I'm just letting you know that. If you understand what I'm talking about, you already know I'm talking money. I don't get on camera unless I'm talking money, right? I don't get on camera unless I'm talking money. How to make money, right? Because I enjoy it, because I understand what money is. I understand not having money, right? Trust me, I know what it is, right? And I understand what it is to have some money. So I like having money, right? But I don't say, so here, quote me on this shit. I don't make money. I generate value. Crypto Rootz. I don't make money. I generate value. And as long as I generate value, I will always have money. So I don't look at that like, I just say value. How can I generate more value? So when I sit at a computer, how can I generate more value? What's good? What's really, really good? Yo, smoke one with your boy Rootz. We just gonna hang out, man. We're gonna spit crypto game. We're gonna talk about all types of shit, man. You know, cause so homeboy said he sold. I'm not to brag. I'm not to go hard on you, bro. But like, this is what we gotta learn. People like, yo, I sold my Bitcoin for Tesla stock. What a great idea. Not the best idea if you understood what you could have done with your Bitcoin. Well, what could I have done, Rootz? What could I have done with my Bitcoin, Rootz? Well, you could have collateralized your Bitcoin. You could have decentralized your Bitcoin. You could have used REN BTC to put your Bitcoin onto Ethereum and then took out a loan against that REN BTC to invest in synthetic Tesla stock. So you would still have access to Bitcoin if it still went up. And you would still have access to Tesla price, and it still went up without paying taxes or KYCs or brokerage fees or regulations, bro. Come on, man. What you doing? What kind of investments are you making out here, bro? What kind of investments are these people making? And they think that's a good thing. I'm not to brag. I'm not to go hard on you, but like, you got to understand where the level of the games. You got to hit me up for the mentorship. I don't sell my assets. I borrow against my assets. While my assets are I borrow against my assets while my assets are still generating interest, which means I still have more to borrow. I'm gonna say that again. I never sell my assets. I borrow against my assets while my assets are still generating revenue, which means I actually have a larger borrow limit because they're still generating interest because I haven't sold them. So whatever I'm borrowing, unless it's an emergency, I reinvest and other things that interest me, okay? And I get paid to borrow. Not only I get paid to borrow against my own money. I'm gonna say that again. Not only does my interest make me more of a borrow limit, but I actually get paid to borrow. So I take the money that I get paid to borrow, then I throw it in to more collateral. So I have more money to borrow. You do not understand this game, okay? Most people have no clue how to play this game, right? And no, my credit score did not go down. No, first of all, my identity is not even attached to that shit. There's no credit score to go down, right? Right? I can pay off my own debt to myself whenever the fuck I want. Whenever the fuck I want, plus the interest, right? But I got paid money to borrow. And I took that money, I lent it out, I got more money, and then I have a bigger borrow. You don't even know the rabbit hole of finances, bro. You don't know. I'm just playing. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. Maybe you know this shit. Maybe you have a YouTube channel and been spitting crypto game for about, 3 to 4 years straight. Through the thick and thins. I'm hella stoned. I'm hella stoned. A beautiful Mexican woman just texted me right now. But I'm doing a live stream. I'll holler at her later. I gotta get better at Spanish. I'm like chatting with women through Google Translate. I'm surprised some of these women have the patience with me sometimes. But it's all good. You got to really put forth effort. So I have some of my videos translated in Spanish, and I'll be within the next 2 to 3 years. I'll be looking to expose myself to the Latin American market. There's plenty of brothers and sisters in Latin America. Trust me, we all know that. So the more languages I could speak, the more people I can reach, the more people can be on crypto game. So I'm gonna be hanging out for a little bit more. Feel free to ask me anything. I'm gonna try to go through these comments, and I can't give up too much game, but I like to value your guys' time by sharing a little information with you. All right, smoke one with your boy Rootz. So all-time high Bitcoin. Yeah, so don't ever sell your assets. Borrow against your assets, right? I only hold interest-bearing tokens that only make me money from holding them. right? Like you can hold the market. You hold regular tokens. The market goes up and goes down. I mean, you're out of control of your money, bro. Like you're subject to the market, right? I don't play those games. I don't play those games. But if the price goes up, great. I'm all bullish. But even if the price stays, I'm making so many ways of that more money that I'm not tripping. Even if the price even if it were to go down, I'd still be making profit, right? Like honestly, like I make profit as the price goes down. I make more. I can't say I make more. I don't short the market. I don't play those kind of games. I'm not a trader. I'm not like a short. No, I'm an investor. I was gonna make a video pretty soon. Uh, I'm not a trader, but I can't ignore a good trade. I'm not a trader, but I can't ignore a good trade. So how's it come from? Nah, man, it's always kind of like I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I never thought, like I don't know, man. I don't know. I just praise Jah Rastafari. I from 16 years old, I just said I wanted to smoke weed, make music, and do my own thing. And no matter what, I stayed true to the game. So the game's been good to me, So it was that UGK Pimp C. The game's been good to me. I can't even. I'm gonna get copyrighted for that shit. All right. So Bitcoin all-time high. I just want to spit some game. Go live stream. Just chat with my audience a little bit. Be super stony, crypto roots. But hit me up for the mentorship, man. You should not be selling your assets. Come on, man. There's so many ways to hustle. Much love. CryptoRoots@protonmail.com. Peace.